This is Keel.
He just said what I was thinking. This is Merce.
I'm dying. And together we are
KeelMers. Oh.
Movies!
Theater! Vampires! Titties!
Yeah!
Yeah! Is everything okay? Vampires, huh?
Everything's okay. Is everything okay?
Yep. Is everything okay?
Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Oh, are you me?
He is you.
It's me, because
Is
we
it
were going to
worth Can you work it?
Because we were seeing it tonight, and I said no, I'd be too scared.
Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloweentown. Terrifying. Oh,
interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloweentown being that scary. I would have expected him to bring some sort of strange foreign horror film that I've never heard of.
You've seen Halloweentown, right?
No, but except I know that's a Disney Town movie, so it can't be that scary.
It's got Carrie Fisher's mom in it.
Oh, Debbie Reynolds.
I know, I'm sad.
And now you're gonna cry.
I'm crying
And
because
then
I
we're
miss
gonna
them both
watch
so much.
Star Wars later and cry some more. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
You must be joking. I love horror movies. Oh dear.
The lights dim for the film. Damien screams.
Just Wait, ready? Okay, pretend it just got dark. I'm gonna make it dark and then I'm gonna yell. I apologize! I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all!
We settle in and the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking.
It's like the whole box is shaking out of him.
The title flashes across the screen.
I read titty.
I read titty too, but I knew that's not what it said. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Awaken, my coven.
Ooh.
2 more vampires slide, tops with the stone coffins onto the floor.
That's a boy name.
Brother, is it time?
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, wait, nope, that's me. Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time.
The 3 look at each other, and then to the camera. For Vampire Crusade. This rules. The trio of vampires fly off into the night as a foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I'm somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounds, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get to a tense part of the movie when Romulus Trueblood sits in a truce meeting with the general of the human army whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it's good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you. Romulus leaps and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about the vampires of blood or vampiric blood.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Damien retracts his hand and places it on my lap.
And I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got that extremely scary section.
Damien goes into quietly stressing over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe I could do something to make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Tell a dad joke.
Dad joke.
Where do dogs go when it loses its tail?
What?
Where?
To the retail store. I yell that last bit too loud. Too loud for a crowded movie theater. I can see a smile on Damien's face.
Good one, Jotaro.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final section of the movie, where Romulus Bad Blood and the general's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears that the true vampire crusade was a vampire crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the general's wife begin making out hard. The film fades black, and the end appears on screen. But then it hard cuts Demetrius and his rival lover, Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending. Our blood has been pure for thousands of years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. More thunder, more ominous organs, and the movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end.
The end?
That was so good. Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember.
Oh, Beeb.
But otherwise, he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated.
What then? Interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to the vampiric lore.
Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be.
Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Please. Please. Please.
Damien.
Please.
Damien is making a point not to tell me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it?
As lovely as the company. Yes, I'm dying.
I know. He thinks I'm lovely. Damn. Okay, here comes a smooth response.
Oh no.
Cool.
Oh! Nice.
Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I'm sure one smooth operator. Yeah, that's me. One smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We can maybe stop off and grab something to eat.
Worry not, friend. I have a plan.
We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery. What?
Yes.
Are we gonna?
Yes.
Are we going in there?
Yep. A little bit of Victorian flavor, Jotaro. Trust me.
I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong
Do you
yet.
want to hear something terrible?
All right.
I had my first kiss in a cemetery.
Wow. Maybe Jotaro will too. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down as we follow a path through the faded tombstones.
I would so do this. You don't understand. This would be me.
I was gonna say, this is you. It's
That's
your
me.
voice. Yep. Bats. As we crest a
Is
small
that what you were waiting for?
or something. As we crest a small hill, we get to a beautiful, beautiful view of the city. The night is young, sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic.
Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie. Wouldn't you say?
With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Where'd that come from? Oh, hey, he just said what I was thinking. Cool.
Under my cloak?
Oh, right. You mean you had that in there the whole time in the movie theater? We bought snacks.
He bought snacks.
I know.
That's up to him.
That's cool. Damien unfolds the blanket. We both sit down, gazing out onto the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine, you sure that's not blood, and a fine selection of cheeses.
In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures.
That makes sense. This is pretty nice.
I'm living for this.
I have a question, though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you've had trouble handling a scary movie?
Oh, I wasn't.
He sighs deeply.
Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times.
Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie.
It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst the generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second.
We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful.
Done this shit, and I feel this shit.
I know. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees.
Is it Captain Winchester?
What? What is that? Maybe we find out next time.
What? Really? You're killing me. I want to know.
I bet you do.
Okay, just save.
Catchphrase. Happy Halloween. Or something.
This will come out in October.
Yep. I really hope that episode shows around Halloween.
No, well, it'll be in October.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
You.
Kia.
Mers.
Kia.
Mears.
Kia.
Mears. Drink.
Mhm.
Right.
Hit stamp on the computer.
Stamp.
Days.